Hi guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Today we will show you how to remove and replace thermostat on a E46, BMW E46. We have this one on the channel guys, World Mechanics, our main channel, check it out. Okay, so excuse me, that's the thermostat we're talking about. Okay, as you know, it's electric thermostat on those. Stay with us guys, we'll cover the whole procedure now, what you need to do. Please subscribe and let's go to the channel together. Alright guys, before we remove the thermostat we need to drain the coolant. Stay with us and we're going to show you how to do that now. Okay guys, so we jack it up on this side a little bit so we can get our container under the car, and we're going to drain the coolant now. Let's go ahead, do that quick. Okay, so right there is a place for a screwdriver. It's a blue plug, so you're going to unscrew that. Okay, and don't forget to watch the video where we will bleed the cooling system, because it's very important to do it right, otherwise you can say bye bye to your engine. Next you need to open the cap. Okay, and when you open the cap it's not gonna have any vacuum in the system. Okay, and it's gonna start coming out of there. Fortunately we have a cap from another parts car, because you can see this one right here guys is broken right below the first seal. So gotta make sure when you do that always inspect the caps, because those sometimes go bad. So we're gonna let it drain guys for probably at least 10-15 minutes. Make sure everything's out of there. You gotta make sure that the car is leveled, or maybe a little bit on this side, higher on the passenger side, so we can get most of it out through the drain plug. So, you know guys, we've seen people using a hammer. We used it in the past to take the fan off, but hey, we got the tools, $10 on eBay or so, free shipping with a 32mm wrench. So those are really nice because you just lock them in place. Okay, let me just get it there, lock it in place. Okay, and we can take the fan off. It came loose. Okay, on those you go clockwise. It's a reverse threaded fan. Okay, and you can see it's loose now. Okay, so we're gonna take the fan off now. So we just spin it clockwise. If your clutch is too loose, you might need to use the wrench. Okay, it's still coming off. Okay, almost there. And be careful not to go in the radiator when it comes loose. Okay, hold it a little bit. Okay, like that, we're going to hold it. It's gonna go in the plastic here, and we're going to remove the cover now so we can access it. Alright guys, so we have a few clips that we need to remove. 2 here and 1 there actually, so only 3 clips. Once you remove them, you can go ahead and remove, okay, that plastic here from the intake. Set it on the side, make sure that your hood doesn't drop on it or you're gonna break it. This one we're going to disconnect it actually, or just pull it out, one of the two, and set it on the side. We'll get the wires for the fan, for the electric fan, out of the way so we can pull that plastic piece up. There is 1 bolt here and we have 1 missing on this side. Okay, let me show you. Unfortunately it's not there. So this one is with a T25 that we're going to take care of now. And we should be able to pull that plastic cover up, unless there is something else holding and I don't remember. Okay, we got that one loose. By hand you can see quite a long screw. I don't know if that one is actually the original one there. So it's a little bit uncertainty there. Okay, and we'll pull this one up together with the fan, and you need to install it later with the fan. Okay, this is the fan clutch. Now it's the time to wash it, to make sure that it's performing right, because otherwise that oil and stuff will make your clutch not get hot and cool enough fast, so it will not be very responsive. Okay guys, the thermostat is right here as you can see, and this looks like a factory original thermostat to me. And there is a few, I think let me see, 3 10mm that we need to remove and one 13mm that's holding here for that bracket, and we need to get that loose with 11, I think, on top, so we can remove the bracket. Okay, so with that 11mm we got the nut out of the way now, and there is new belts already installed, so that's a good thing. Okay, the one on the bottom with the 13 now. Okay, let's take this one off all the way. If you need a video, guys, about alternator replacement or something like that, you can find extra videos on our channels. Both channels we have BMW videos. Okay, this one is out, and we'll actually keep this one here. It won't come out all the way, but it will be enough room for the thermostat to come out. So we're going to disconnect the sensor now. Okay, all we gotta do, press in and pull. Okay, and we will disconnect the hoses. Make sure everything's cool, the coolant is not hot. We already drain it, but there is a possibility you always will have some. So just be careful, because you can seriously burn yourself. We recommend using gloves. Don't do that without gloves. Coolant is poisonous. Okay, and the one there as well. Okay, and we need to unlock it because we accidentally locked it. Okay, and you just grab and pull. Sometimes they'll be stuck. Okay, and we have the one on the bottom. And this one is stuck pretty good now. So we're just going to help it barely with a screwdriver. Careful not to damage anything. Okay, it's almost out. Okay, right there, about to pop any minute. Yep, right there. So we have two now 10mm on the bottom, the one on top. And we'll be doing a valve cover replacement as well in the future, because as you can see, it started leaking some. Okay guys, so on the bottom we have two bolts with 10mm socket. One is removed, okay, second one now, and there is only one on top that we will need to remove. Once we remove the thermostat, I will be able to show you a little bit better. Okay, second one is out, and now we have only one holding on top. And gotta be careful, make sure coolant is not coming from the head, because it might be hot if you drove the car. So again, don't do that when the coolant is hot. Okay, perfect. Let's see if we can pull that thing out and see if it's stuck there. Oh, and came out. We didn't leak any coolant, so we drained the system pretty good. Alright guys, we got it out. Check it out. We had a little bit of a leak, and you can see why the gasket is flat all the way. Original thermostat with 189,000 miles. Just can't believe it. And that's what it should look like. Check the new one out. Okay, watch how much of a difference in the gaskets. So let's go put that thing together now and see how it is. So we're ready to install it now. You gotta make sure you get it the right way. We need to go under that bracket there. Okay, the one that's attached to the vanus. Okay, get it in place and install the bolts. We're gonna install the 3 bolts, one on top and then nut on top as well. And get those tight. Okay, we're going to get those tight. If you need the torque specs, you can find them online. If you've done that, you probably know the feeling how much you need to go. We've done so many on this one. Okay, you need to go and install all of them, get them tight, and check them again after that. When you're done, okay, with each one of them. Okay, so all we got now is just to install that with a 13mm socket on top. Okay, the one right there. Then we will install the nut on top and get those tight. we got left now, guys, is to connect the wire for the thermostat, and then we will need to connect the hoses as well. Okay, let's see which way it goes. I think it goes the other way. Okay, like that. And you just press it in until it locks in place. Okay, perfect. And we need to go ahead and push the hoses until they snap. Okay, gotta make sure the spring is open. Okay, make sure that they're tight. Try to pull them out to see and make sure that they're not coming out. Okay, this one is in place there too. Perfect. What we gotta do next, install the fan. Okay, the fan with the plastic piece there. Get the fan tight, guys, with the two. Install the intake and we'll be ready, guys. So that's how you remove and replace the thermostat. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe and let's grow the channel together.